So if it's for SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance Benefits, which means you have enough work credits, you're going to say, what are work credits, Maria? So when you work, you get paid, you pay taxes when you get paid. That money, part of it goes to the Social Security Administration, right? And so you hear it on the news all the time. Well, that part where it's retirement is also disability part. So those work credits, okay, turn into a dollar amount. A couple of years ago, you used to get what's called an earnings statement. Now you have to go online to get that earnings statement. It says, if you retire at age, let's say 62, this is what you would get. If you retire at age 65, this is what you would get. The next line usually says something like, if you become disabled, this is how much you would get, right? And so on the other side of that form used to be every year you worked, how much you made. Okay. Those are work credits. And that's also called being insured for Social Security purposes. If you have enough work credits, then you qualify for SSDI. If you don't have enough work credits, you have to see if you're qualifying for SSI. And SSI looks at two things. It's income, but it also looks at if you're married or not married. So why does that matter? Well, the reasoning, so the non-medical reasons, okay, income and work credit, that's the only thing that differs on the definition of if you qualify for disability. The medical reason, the medical part of the definition for Social Security disability is the same, whether it's SSDI or SSI, okay? And so the application is, which one do we do? Now, typically, if you are just SSI or just SSDI, Social Security still wants you to do both applications, and they deny you on the one you don't qualify for. That's a lot of paperwork, right? We will help you with that. We actually sit down with you and do it. The only thing that we ask of you in our meeting, and because of COVID and all the stuff, we meet you at where you need to be. Do you need to be in office? Do you need to be on the phone? Do you want to do a Zoom meeting? We'll meet you however you want to be met, and we will do the application with you. That said, two things that we need. We need all the doctors and hospitals that you've been to, not the medical records, but all the doctors and hospitals you've been to and your current medications. That's how we can get you started, okay? And again, the application takes about 2.5 hours to fill out with me or someone on our staff. And that's you answering questions. You can answer them on your own also, but we get to know you, right? And we know why Social Security is asking these questions. And we know how they're going to use it, usually against you, in the future. So guess what? From our conversations and getting a real relationship with you and connecting with you on what do you need? Why do you need this? Why are you really going to the doctor, and what are you telling your doctor, right? So once we get that, when we ask you the question, what do you do from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed? We know, are you answering it the way you should? Or are you just answering it? Because there's two different ways, right? Both honest, both are exactly what you do, but maybe one has a little bit more detail in it on what Social Security is looking, and a little less detail of the fluff, right? So we don't need that. We need Social Security through your paperwork to walk in your shoes. And that's through gifted writing. Answer the same questions that you're answering, okay? Does that guarantee you'll win? Can I or anyone in my firm guarantee you'll win? Absolutely not. We can't. No attorney can. And if they do, run fast, run for the hills, right? But what we can guarantee is that we will walk you through every step of the way. If anytime we hit a bump in the road, we will discuss that with you and why there's a bump in the road.